So, a show that I feel gets left out of the conversation of shows that really fell off from our youth is Star vs. the Forces of Evil. I was actually reminded this existed the other day when someone asked me about it on stream, and it just caused so many synapses in my brain to start firing their neurons. Pretty sure I used those words wrong. If you never stuck around for the Star vs. the Forces of Evil finale, I don't blame you. The show is, again, one of those shows that starts off really good, hits a really early peak, and then just starts to teeter off before completely plummeting in quality. And to give you an example of how badly the show fell off writing-wise, I just want to kind of focus on a plot point that came up in the literal finale that they dropped within the same episode, and did something that sticks out so much to literally everyone that it's still a plot point I get flashbacks to even to this day, questioning why the fuck did they write this? So, spoilers for the finale of Star. So the basic plot of the finale is that Star is trying to destroy the magic. I'm not going to get into it. And Marco ends up saving Tom by putting a spoon in his mouth. And, you know, it's got pudding, so it makes him, like, wake up from the coma state that he's in. Look, the show is pretty weird, right? This is normal, I promise. But in doing so, he gets stabbed through the chest by a unicorn, or somewhere through the stomach. And there's, like, this big gaping wound. Like, it's leaking purple everywhere. It goes through his whole body. You can see the horn sticking through the other side, right? And it's like this poison goop. It looks horrible. And so you're probably sitting there looking at it and you're like, oh my god, Marco needs help. Marco's gonna die. But the plot is happening. They need to help focus on destroying the magic because the plot of the show, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, the plot happens. This whole wound thing, it doesn't seem like anyone else knows that he actually got stabbed. It's like Marco's the only one who's actually aware of the moral peril he's in. And I shit you not, they destroy the magic, everyone gets sent back to their home, and Marco is on this little, like, hospital bed, and he wakes up and he's like, oh my god, I got stabbed by a unicorn! And he lifts up his shirt, and the wound is just gone! And then they make a joke about it! And it's like, was that not serious? I think the explanation, as far as I can, like, make sense of it, is that because they destroyed the magic, and they show that unicorn getting, like, broken down by the end of the episode, that, like, maybe the wound disappeared because it was a magic-based wound, but if I use a magic spell to blast a magic hole in your fucking chest, that hole doesn't go away when I get rid of all magic. Like, that's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Like, what the fuck?